are top 3 black classics that you're absolutely going to show your kids?
But we seen Jalen Hurts be able to play his team on his back with his arms in the playoffs. We already see.
When? I promise you right now, if we'll ask a white woman, you ever seen Peter Fool? No.
People gonna look at you crazy.
I just don't use a washcloth.
Yeah.
Hard full of hatred, they gon' keep gunning. Time to run through your shit and don't leave nothing. Or don't ever act like you don't need nothing.
What's going on, man? And welcome in. That's right. We are back with another episode of the For the Win podcast with your host, Palmer, Heavy, Blanc, and myself, D. Harley. Hey, man, we got another great episode for y'all. But first, if you haven't already, make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube. Follow us on all social media platforms. Like, comment, and share the content that we already got up. We really appreciate it. All right, fellas. So, to start off the show tonight, man, let's start off with discussing this whole TikTok controversy that had everyone ready to crash out. So, fellas, we know we got it back now, but how do y'all feel about this whole thing and how it went down?
Trump saves the day, I guess.
I don't know, man. Like
y'all happy that Trump stopped that ban of the TikTok?
Man, this whole thing captured me. I ain't gonna lie. It's a setup. It's just something to add to his legacy.
Oh,
That's what I feel like it is.
To get be more popular and stuff like that. Like, I mean, genius idea. Like, yeah, save something that everybody is obsessed with at the moment.
Hey, you got to give it to him. To help his campaign and his presidency, he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna save what y'all want. Hey, you got to give it to him. Rather he's Republican, Democrat, or whatever. Him making that move to make it look like to the simple-minded American citizen, it looked like he saved the day.
He saved the day.
That's what it looked like.
I mean, but if we can't see what this is, like that, it just goes to show, like, I really got y'all in the palm of my hands. Like,
oh yeah,
y'all simple-minded fucks. I really got y'all in the palm of my hands. Y'all play with me, y'all do something I don't like, it's gone again.
The whole night I've been seeing on Instagram, oh my Shayla.
I mean,
but I think there's a deeper meaning to this whole TikTok ban, because why, in the first place, why do y'all think Congress would ban TikTok out of all apps? As far as there's X, there's Instagram, there's Facebook. TikTok, where you can get the real news of everything that is going on. Why do y'all think Congress would specifically single out TikTok in order to ban them?
Because just like you just said, like, with us getting real daily news, like, they can't control what's being said. They can't, like, it makes me feel like there's something out there that someone knows that could possibly be spilled on TikTok that they don't want to get out.
So that makes you think like the government is corrupt. If they're like, all right, there's actual U.S. citizens out here putting out these controversies that are probably true, so we're gonna go ahead and ban this app and stop their free speech of posting whatever they want on TikTok and getting that information out to the masses. Then the legislation is gonna be like, all right, we're gonna ban TikTok so that people can't have access to this information.
I don't know. I think they just want. I don't know. I think they don't want people to have power. I don't know if y'all sent something or I just saw it online, but they were saying they think the government doesn't want people to make money, like that they're seeing you can make 6 figures just off TikTok, like,
right,
and not having to actually work. Like, making all that money from
making
from staying home.
6 figures just off TikTok. Like, I don't know. I think that could be true too. Like, y'all getting too much money off this little thing. Like, y'all up in the category with us. 6 figures off TikTok is crazy though, but I don't know. I feel like TikTok is something they feel like some people having TikTok, like, they got too much power.
But to be fair, there's people that make money off of Instagram, off of Facebook, off of all the other stuff. Do y'all think it's something deeper
It's
that
deeper
that is
because
going
But
on. Why they
because nobody from the US owns TikTok, right?
that's simple.
I think
the owner, the CEO of TikTok he's from Singapore. He's not even from China because they trying to paint it in a picture of China taking our data XYZ. The
Yeah.
dude from Singapore, the owner of ByteDance, who owns TikTok, is from Singapore.
But I think just that app, I really think is that whoever higher up or whatever, they don't have control of that app.
Nope.
Like say if dude, whoever made who made Facebook, whoever them
Mark
boys.
Zuckerberg.
Yeah, say if he had TikTok, none of this would happen.
No,
I think it's just more of the powerful people don't own TikTok and they see how much money people are getting off it, and it's just like, nah, if we can't have that, nobody can.
Right.
So I really think that's what it is, though. It's more of a power thing.
So you think the government just don't like that the normal Americans are making a decent living off of TikTok?
Yeah, that and our rich elites, they don't own that. So
right. So they can't control it.
Yeah, I can't control it. I don't own it. These people making all this money, and I can't get none of that either. I can't own it or nothing. So and nobody could. If I can't have it, nobody can. So I really think that's what it is.
and I just saw Trump saying something in regards to like the owner owning 50% of TikTok in the United States owning 50% of TikTok. So my whole thing about that is I feel like he want the government to be able to filter out certain things that being posted on TikTok. Like if it's something that's controversial to the beliefs of the people who own it, then we want it to be filtered out.
They want control. They just want control. They want to run it how they want to run it, but they don't got that power.
It's always been like that, though. Like people don't know that the government picks and chooses what they present to us and to the news.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna switch it over, man. We got our question of the night. And I'm gonna let Palmer go ahead and take over that segment.
All right, question of the night, y'all. So on Twitter, I saw somebody ask, "Is White Chicks by the Wayans Brothers a classic black movie?" And I already got my answer for it, but I'm gonna go ahead and let the fellas get to it first. So, Jim, what you think?
No, it's not a classic. It's not a classic.
What?
It's only three black. It's only what three known black people in there.
Yeah, that's not a classic black movie. Yeah.
Outside of the wives, it's only what the Wayans brothers and Terry Crews.
Yeah, it's not a classic black movie at all. Yeah.
No, I don't think it is either.
Wow.
You think it's a classic black movie?
You have to. Yes, White Chicks is a classic black movie. If you think
it's not.
Any movie by the Wayans family is a classic black movie. Scary Movie 1, Scary Movie 2, the one that they older brother did way back in the 90s.
No.
Yes.
We talk
how many lives you can quote?
Classic black movies are like Friday, are like Waist Deep, Menace to Society.
Like, when we think about classic black movies, we think like Waist Deep.
See, we think hood classics.
So wait. What's the criteria of a classic black movie? Does it have to be 90% black actors in the movie, or does it have to be directed and starred in by black actors in order to be a classic black movie? Because that's what White Chicks is.
It has to do with that a little bit, but the story of it is what makes it black or not. Like niggas dressing up as women and
white women
and doing whatever. No, I don't classify that.
So the storyline was based around two white teenage women,
two white rich girls. Yeah.
So what does that have to do if it was directed and starred in by two black men? How is that not a classic black movie?
Because
Terry Crews had his best performance in White Chicks.
Because the storyline wasn't targeted towards black people. That's how I
have to do with anything though.
So you saying
that look at Bully, the storyline just happens to have black actors starring in the role. It's not necessarily a black movie, like as far as the storyline. It just happens to have 99% black actors in there. So it's like, what is the criteria that we're judging this off of? If Damon Wayans or whoever directed White Chicks and Marlon and I forgot the names, but whoever stars in the movie, what is the criteria that we're judging a classic black movie off of?
A classic black movie like that's it has to be an old movie and it is categorizing that, but no, it's not. No, your classic black movies like niggas was saying Friday, Boys in the Hood and stuff. Those are your classic black movies. Those are the movies that gets played in the house. Like, yeah, White Chicks. If you want to watch White Chicks, niggas ain't gonna be like, oh, I'm taking your black card. Niggas not saying that.
That's valid.
Niggas not saying
That's valid.
that.
Yeah,
Niggas ain't saying that. If you don't watch Friday, niggas be like, oh yeah, I'm taking your black card.
Word. And like I said, man, like I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna sit down and be like, let's watch a movie like, ooh, son, let me show you White Chicks. No.
Now, by us saying that, White Chicks is a very, very good, funny movie. Very good movie.
It's not a classic black movie.
But it's not classic black. Yeah, it's not classic black.
So let me ask y'all this: Black Panther, is that a classic black movie?
No.
Why not?
It's not that because that's a Marvel movie, a superhero movie. Just because them niggas are black, that don't mean that makes it a classic black movie.
And okay, and you said quiet.
And I irked my nerve with the Black Panther movie because black folks went to go see that just because it's Black Panther. I don't even know the history behind the character and the storyline.
Niggas didn't even know what story. What even happened to even get to this point right now?
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy?
Random black people just going to see the movie.
Just watch.
You're not black if you ain't see it. Like what?
You ain't even watched the first 5 movies before that. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm wanting to say it right now. I've still yet to see it. I've still yet to see it.
The first one? The first Black Panther?
Period. I think, matter of fact, Black Panther came out when we was on the cruise, didn't it?
No.
No matter what, like 2018, 2019?
Yeah, bro. Black Panther came out when we was on the cruise because I think they were showing it on the boat. But I still haven't seen it. So, but you're not black if you like. It's weird because like they'll say you're not black if you didn't see it.
And that's weird, anyways, because they'll go see Black Panther and don't know the context behind it, the story behind it. But niggas ain't never seen the Fred Hampton movie.
I'm saying like I can't like. Then I'm gonna watch Black Panther and don't know nothing going on. I have not even seen like you said, the 5 first movies before. Like I'm just be there blinded, not knowing what's going on. I can tell you, I can tell you Black Panther, but I don't tell you what's the lead up. I'm saying like, I can't do that.
Yeah, folks went in there and watched Black Panther, they didn't watch Civil War. Like they don't know what's going on with that. Like
so it would be pointless for me to watch it.
That leads me to my previous question. What constitutes a black classic movie?
The cat and the storyline.
Storyline, it has to relate to like black people, bro. Like culture.
So White Chicks not do that though.
White Chicks does that on
part of the culture.
You not seeing no black folks in Beverly Hills. You not seeing that.
And we're talking about not having black people in the movie. There was that one news reporter lady that Marlon Wayans was trying to impress in the house when he was at Terry Crews' house. There's Marlon Wayans' wife.
It's not a black classic. Just because you got black people in it doesn't make it a black classic. That doesn't classics relates to black people's the culture. Like
so don't drink your juice in the hood. And don't drink your juice in the hood is a black classic because it had 100% black people in there.
It's not about the cast.
Yeah,
it's not about the cast.
So what is?
It's not about the cast because even the movie White Man Can't Jump, that's a black classic to me.
Black classic, yeah.
But it starred a white man.
Exactly. So to me, the cast doesn't matter.
It's the story.
But was the story not centered around a white man?
In the hood, hustling. So the story.
But he
so
was
it-
white, so that's
he
a
was-
white classic.
But he was with a black man hustling.
It was the black man playing that hustle everybody. What
They
you
was
mean?
hustling everybody. So you're not gonna see nobody in Beverly Hills out there hustling on the basketball court.
So it's two black men dressed up as white men trying to hustle these white people into thinking that they're white women.
No, not
They
not
weren't
hustling.
doing that. No, that's not no hustle.
Police.
No.
They were the police.
What?
No.
That's
No.
crazy.
Come on, they was hustling them. Nah.
They were trying to
was the
trick them into
police.
thinking they were white women.
Hell no.
Nah.
Oh no, man. I think
What makes it a black? What makes it black to you? Like,
directed, starred in by black actors, and a black man directed the film. That is a black classic. A black person directs the film. That is a black classic movie. It could be all white people in the movie. If a black person directed, it's a black cat. Look at Jordan Peele.
What?
He dropped 3 straight black classic movies.
Who?
Nope, Us, Get Out, Jordan Peele.
get
Nope,
out.
Us, and Get Out are all 3 black classic movies. You cannot sit here and tell me those are not classics.
Those are not classics.
Palmer, you not gonna help me out on this.
Those aren't black classics. Bro.
Palmer, you
No.
not going. Nope.
It's
Us, Get Out.
It's not a classic yet. Like you gotta let stuff like that marinate over time.
Word, yeah, and that's too. Yeah, that's too. Yeah, that's too.
It's too recent, man. You gotta let
It's
that
too
marinate.
new. That was almost a decade ago. Get Out was almost a decade ago.
And you
How
see-
can is it Get Out racist?
It's
how
a
can-
black classic. It's
how can
about
that be-
black people overcoming white people. That's literally what it's about. Dude picked cotton to free
Hey,
himself
that is-
from the white shackles of white people.
That's not a black
Hey.
classic.
That's a Blanc. What he said earlier.
What?
It gotta be relatable.
Like,
He said
like,
it.
Hold on, wait. You're telling me Get Out is not a black classic movie right now?
no.
You're telling me Get Out is not a black classic?
I don't know.
None
James,
of y'all
James,
agree that
James,
Get
you
Out
said
is a
it-
black
you,
classic
you
movie.
said it. You said it gotta be relatable.
But it's fake. Like that's just fake.
All movies
No.
are fake.
You're right. But no, like, no.
So hold on. When we're saying like a black movie that stars like black people or white people, is Django considered a black classic movie?
Yes. Yes.
That's a black classic movie.
Yes.
So
yes.
okay,
Wow.
so Blanc, would you pick
I don't know.
Django,
I like that shit.
Django and Get Out in the same category?
As black classics?
as,
Yes.
like overcoming white people.
No.
Yes. Did you see the end of Django? Where Jamie Foxx killed all the white people and blow up the house and get his girl back and ride off in the sunset?
Yeah,
That is a
nigga was
black classic movie.
nigga was a slave. Like, it's like,
No.
like I put Django
I put it
and Color Purple in like the same category. Classic.
black classic. Yeah.
Black classic.
Color Purple was weak. I ain't gonna lie. Color Purple was a weak ass movie. I ain't gonna lie. People hype that shit too much.
See, you're just not in
Color
tune with
Purple
your
was
roots.
weak.
You're not in tune with your
Color
roots.
Purple was weak.
See,
Color
no.
Purple was weak. Y'all not about
Oh,
to sit
man.
here, look me in my face,
Oh man!
and tell me that was a great movie.
Crazy.
That shit was weak. Just because it was a black movie in the 90s does not make it a great movie. Color Purple was
Hey,
was
pop your shit,
mid.
Blanc. Pop that.
Color Purple was a
What is
mid
it?
ass movie.
Hey, clap
And I've
that.
seen that movie at least 10 times because that was my mom's favorite
Why,
movie growing up.
why was
Color
it
Purple was a
terrible? Why was it
weak-ass
terrible?
movie.
Why was it
It
terrible?
wasn't good. The plot
Why?
line, the storyline, it was not a good movie.
What do you
It was
mean?
not a good movie. She could have slit that man's neck when she was shaving his face on the porch.
You're
And she ain't gonna slit
scared.
his neck. You tell me she not gonna slit his neck? Are you kidding me?
That's
You
why
got
a
the
lot of
perfect opportunity.
that's
to
why
slit
a
his
lot of
neck, and you gonna-
a lot of women who get beat on, you don't see them killing their husband in their sleep. Why? Because they scared.
She was about to slit. She was shaving his face. She would always make him shave his face, and she did not slit his neck when she had the chance. Come on, you telling me she not gonna do? Come on, man.
LeBlanc, let me tell you something. Color Purple, that's a classic. Reason I say that, man, you name these movies and people can recite some lines like, Color Purple, like, you can't have my nitty. Not now, not never. But I tell
Okay.
you what, Celie, you can have Celie.
Okay, to your point, Palmer.
I suppose you knows that.
To
This
your
is
point,
spoiled.
Palmer.
Twice.
To your point, white chicks got an anthem they sitting on that all white people and black people know. They're making my way downtown. Well, tell me you don't know every word to that chorus right now.
But okay. So let's say this. White
No,
chicks is considered more balanced. It doesn't lean toward a black classic. It doesn't lean toward a white classic.
It's a
Like,
great movie.
It's a great movie. It's definitely more balanced than leaning towards like one or the other. It's not Color Purple. It's not Django. It's not White Make It Jump. It's not Friday. It's not Menace to Society.
I'm glad
It's
you
better
brought,
than all them.
glad you brought that up, D, because I promise you right now, we'll go walk the streets right now and we'll ask a white woman and be like, "You ever seen Paid in Full?" No.
You can't ask
They
her
gonna look
that.
at you
No.
crazy.
No.
Yeah, full.
Oh, but you ask her, "You seen White Chicks?" Yeah, that movie is funny.
I asked somebody if they seen Friday. They said no. I said I
Yeah.
thought Friday was at least balanced, but
I don't think no white people seen Friday. Yeah, my girl ain't even see Friday. There's a lot of white people ain't see Friday.
No.
I don't know, man.
Hey, man, not a classic.
Hold on. So have you seen
Black
Paid in
classic.
have you seen Paid in Full?
Of course, that's the very niche movie. She not gonna see that.
Have you seen Belly? Have you
All
seen
right, come on now.
Have
Come
you-
on now.
have you seen
Come on now.
have you
can't-
seen Boys in the Hood?
Yeah, gotta see that.
Yeah, she. Yeah,
Give
some
me
white people seen
a
Boys in the
have you
Hood.
seen Waist Deep?
Baby Boy.
Have you seen Baby Boy?
Don't ask her, baby boy, man.
She
Don't
seen
ask her
Baby Boy.
that. She seen that. Okay.
Yeah.
Popular. Okay. Ooh.
Give me one crazy one.
Ooh, a crazy one. Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights. Have you seen Fruitvale Station?
Tales from the Hood. Hey, Fruitvale Station not no black classic.
Huh?
Fruitvale
that's not
Station
no-
is
that ain't
not
no
no
black
black
classic.
classic.
Yeah,
That
that ain't no
is
black
not
classic,
black
nah.
classic.
Oh,
Nah, that's
Michael
not
B.
a
Jordan
black
did.
classic.
He did well in that movie. That's not a black classic.
Yeah, that's
Would
not
y'all-
a black classic.
would y'all consider Creed a black classic then?
No.
No,
Coach Carter?
Coach
Yeah.
Carter,
No.
yes. Coach Carter,
No.
yes. Definitely Coach Carter.
No.
Nah.
That's crazy. Coach Carter, not a black
You just-
classic. Come
You
on
just-
now.
Was he in that movie?
Yeah, with Ray Allen. What's that called?
It's called
He got game.
something- He got game, yeah.
Yeah.
Black classic.
So how is Coach Carter not a black classic?
Ain't there yet, bro.
What? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
That is
bro.
crazy.
When you get a black classic, that joint gotta be a little marinade. Like that shit gotta
What-
be around, bro.
What would you so what
That's
would you
insane.
what would you consider Remember the Titans to be?
That's not a black classic.
You don't think so?
No,
You don't think it's about racism?
no,
like-
that's a very
Black
that's a very broad sports movie. I mean, yeah, it does have a good message in it, but this is a broad sports movie. No,
Interesting.
That's like saying, if I'm saying Coach Carter is a black classic movie, I'm gonna say Hurricane Season a black classic movie.
It is. It is based in a black city
Whoa, well.
with
It's
a black
about
head
Hurricane
coach.
Katrina is not really a black classic. Because to your point, the
It wiped-
storyline, the
It wiped out-
storyline
it
is
wiped
not,
out a whole black city, a black-based city.
which also has white people living.
Well,
there.
let me put it like, okay, Coach Carter, yeah, it's teetering around black classic right now. Yeah, you could go black classic. What makes thing a classic, it has to be a hit movie then, and then when it like
You'll sit down and watch it now.
later down the years, it's like the same feeling, like you ain't never seen it before. Like
Yeah,
the same
y'all don't
enjoyment.
get the same feeling when y'all watch Coach Carter.
I'll give you Coach Carter. I'll give you Coach Carter. I'll give you Coach
White
Carter.
chicks?
No,
I don't even care to watch.
no.
Let me ask you this. So, what's the movie? Oh wait, he was the principal.
Yeah,
There we go.
that's a super black classic right there.
Whatever.
When
Which
Denzel
one?
Washington was the school
No.
principal.
Man, it's not
Morgan
Denzel. Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. I'm tripping. My bad.
Oh,
Morgan
Lean
Freeman.
on Me.
Yeah.
Lean on
Lean
Me.
on Me.
Yeah.
Super black classic.
Black classic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, Radio.
That ain't no black.
Nah, I ain't going with that.
Can't do that. I can't do that.
I'm about to say, if Remember the Titans not a black classic, Radio.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not a
Radio
black
can't
It's not a
classic.
black classic.
Cannot
That's the
be.
point I was making with that. Like with these sports movies, like it's very like on the line. Like,
But see, that the crazy thing about it is they all have black. It's all lifting up black people. So why wouldn't it be a black? Why wouldn't it be a black classic?
Bro,
You
I
know?
done told you, bro. It gotta be a banger, and it gotta carry season years down the line, generation, basically generations. Like these new niggas probably ain't never watched no white chicks.
Come on now, TikTok with the age of TikTok, they definitely.
Bro,
seen
nah,
that shit.
bro. These new niggas ain't.
I can call my nephew right now and be like, "You seen white chicks or this?" I promise you, he ain't never seen white chicks.
I don't know. Now TikTok bringing back a whole lot of old shit. Like we seen them doing like
I mean that.
they listening like the old songs.
Yeah, but without seeing it, they wouldn't know nothing about no white chicks. They wouldn't think that's a. But niggas are no boys in the hood. They be getting to watch that black classic, Menace to Society, black classic. They gonna just be down to watch that. Like I feel like that would make a black classic. Once that movie is a banger, but when that thing carried down generations, and it's always the same feeling, bro.
Yeah.
That makes it a black classic, bro.
All right,
to
so
that point,
Go ahead.
does white chicks not conjure that same feeling every time you watch it? Is it not funny every
No.
time you watch it?
Yeah, I mean it's funny, but it's not that it don't give that same.
it's
feeling,
balanced
bro.
though. It's like it teeters both sides.
But
But let me
you
ask y'all this.
rewatch it.
Let me ask y'all this. What's the number one or top 3 black classics that you're absolutely gonna show your kids?
Boys in the Hood, Paid in Full.
Who, boy? I ain't know, boy. It's preference.
Yeah.
It really is preference, bro.
I'm doing Tales from the Hood. Don't drink your juice while inside the spoof that the Wayans brother did about Menace to Society and Boys in the Hood.
The spinoff?
Yeah, and Harlem Nights.
Yeah, Harlem Nights is up there. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna show mine.
Be that. Yeah, Harlem Nights.
I'm gonna show mine. I always get them mixed up, but the Christmas Friday.
Next Friday. Friday after next.
Okay, I'm showing that. Because I hope my son or daughter be athletic, whatever. I'm gonna show them Coach Carter, and then I'm gonna show them Lean on Me. I want to stay away from the hood gangster movies. Like I want it to be something like, I wouldn't say somewhat educational, but something uplifting.
I mean, that is educational.
Educational.
What?
This you live this kind of life right here.
Niggas was in the hood.
Fast
you-
money,
you
bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna teach myself. You do this. You see what happened to them at the end. You see what happened.
You see what happened?
happened.
You see what happened just because you associate with him?
Yeah.
Niggas gonna run you down and gun you on your back.
We all know that can happen.
What do you mean?
We still choose it.
Man.
We the fuck around and find out generation.
Hey, man.
Niggas still gonna choose.
But
They gonna see their best friend get gunned down, and they gonna quit football, drop out of school, and join that same gang.
But then I will also try to show them like something like like a Color Purple, 12 Years a Slave, like Django, like to get.
Oh yeah, Django.
Like,
Yeah.
The roots of the history, that could be a little educational purposes. Like my people show me those movies, like except for Django, like that came out when I was older, but Yeah, like Color Purple, like 12 Years a Slave, like all them stuff like that. Like, yeah, like you gotta. And then I'm gonna show them classics.
So no Get Out, no Us,
No,
none of that.
Either one of
no.
them.
So what's yours,
Those are
James?
And
those are
if we, it's considered a show, but we watching that old Roots, not that new one. We watching that old. We gonna watch that old Roots.
that long ass shit.
Hey, I swear to God, I could watch that every day.
No,
That's
I
good TV.
cannot.
That's good TV, bro. We ain't watching that new Roots. We watching that old one that's on the VCR. We watching that old Roots.
So that's one. What's the
That's
other
one,
two?
That's one. And then it is probably gonna go off what I like. It's gonna be Paid in Full, and then probably Friday.
Classics.
Those are all solid. Those are all solid. Those are all solid.
No white chicks.
No white chicks. No, no, that can stay in the bag.
It's not top 10. It's definitely not top 10.
Yeah.
But it is still a hood classic.
I didn't even watch that movie. You never see
Mm.
white? Okay. You never see Friday? Come on, sit down.
Right. But
Uh,
Yeah.
all right, fellas. Well, let's go ahead and switch it up. Let's go ahead and talk about our sports section, man. Top stories in sports, man. Lions implosion. We all know Ben Johnson got the job with Chicago, and Aaron Glenn just got the job with the Jets, man. Just as fast as they came on a rise, it looks like they're going to implode. So what do y'all think about the Lions in the future?
she.
I mean,
I
still
think
bring
they're
back. Go ahead.
I think they're gonna be a good team, but it's not gonna be. You got new OCs on both sides of the ball. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be the same because you're bringing in a whole new system. So some of those players that fit well in this system not gonna fit well in that system. So players probably gonna go down. I mean, all that trickery stuff they be doing with Ben Johnson's probably is not gonna work no more. Whoever they get. So I mean, it's gonna be different. I still think they're gonna be a good team though.
Oh yeah, they'll definitely still be a good team due to the talent that they have. But like you said, like the effectiveness of certain players and certain things that goes out the window because a whole new system comes in, and the new guy might not be on that. You know, he might not have the mind to be doing all that stuff like that. But no, they'll still be a good team because they're talented, very talented.
I don't know if the Lions are going to be key players going forward. I think they had their 2-3 years of glam, and their Super Bowl window has officially shut with the emergence of Jaden Daniels in that NFC. So I think they're just going to go back to being not as bad as they used to be, but definitely a regular ass team whenever it's all said and done. Because I think just as the AFC is doing good, I think the NFC is starting to catch up. And I don't know if Lions are going to have the firepower to keep up with where the NFC is going.
I mean, we've seen a lot of teams retain good talent, lose coordinators or lose coaches, and I mean, it's not so much you could blame the talent as much as the person who's controlling the talent. So, I think, like you said, Blanc, I think there'll be a regular team. I mean, we're really going to see like how effective or how important Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn was to those teams. Like, those are coordinators who can like scheme up the craziest thing, whether it's blitzes or whether it's, route combinations and stuff like that. Like, I don't like everybody shouldn't have the opportunity to control athletes like Jahmyr Gibbs. Like, nobody, like a lot of coordinators not gonna know what to do with him. They're gonna expect him to be, you're every downhill back. No, you got to get him in space. So I don't think every coordinator has the mindset, like you said, Palmer, to make players like that be able to show their full package.
Now, to back up what happened with the Detroit Lions, they were missing 7 starters, and I think if with Aiden Hutchinson, if that one cornerback didn't go out early in the game, I think we would be having a different conversation right now as far as the Lions being in that NFC Championship game against the Eagles. But I think with those injuries, I think their Super Bowl window has closed. I don't know if Aiden Hutchinson is going to get back to what the output that he was giving before he was injured. But yeah, I think the Lions are just going to be regular after this season.
Yeah, and I'm gonna chime in off of Blanc to get on that point. Y'all know me. Availability is the best ability. I don't want to say it's an excuse, but I kind of lean towards that way because just 2 weeks before that, they basically shut down the Vikings. That last week of the season, and everybody was, oh my gosh, like the Lions were great defensively, did a good job, and then they got ran out there, they own building. So, but yeah,
and they get beat like that at home.
Yeah, kudos to Jaden Danielson and Baltimore Ray played a good game, but yeah, I think their window has closed as well.
All right, so kind of like elaborate on that. Well, not elaborate, but kind of like piggyback off that. Let me ask y'all this. So do y'all think that Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn made the right decision in regards to the teams they went to, in regards to leaving the Lions with all that talent that they know they had? They just got to get them healthy. Like, do you think they made the right decision? Obviously, financially, yeah, they made the right decision. It's all about elevation, but Ben Johnson going to Chicago, we see how they just played this past season. Aaron Glenn going to New York, the Jets. We just see how their season kind of went. Do y'all think they made the right decisions?
At the end of the day, it's about money, not really about loyalty. Whoever gives you the most money, and if you're in a better situation, what Aaron Glenn went to the Jets. Would you rather be in New York or Detroit? Let's be honest. And I'm sure they're paying him more money as the defensive coordinator there in New York. So I think it's just a better situation for them and their families financially.
He's a head coach there.
Oh, he's a head.
Yeah, in New York.
Yeah. So even more money. So, I think it's just a better situation for them and their families as far as financially and just geographically, just being in a better situation in total. Because from what I've heard, Detroit is a show, so nobody really wants to be there.
I don't know. I don't think it's about the money. I think it's about fit. Look at Ben Johnson. This is the best. If you're an offensive coordinator, this is the best spot you could land is in Chicago with the pieces that you have. You have your quarterback who's supposed to be for the future. You got your wide receivers already. It's like, let's work on this old line and maybe get another running back probably, and we can make something. Then with Eric Glenn, you're a defensive coordinator. That's a good defense. I don't know. After that, Robert Saleh, and he's a defensive coach. After he left, that defense went down. Production went down. I don't know what happened with that. But I mean, Eric Glenn, look at him in Hard Knocks. He looks like a good coach or whatever. So I mean, I think yes, the money is nice, but I don't see nobody going somewhere that they don't fit in at.
Yeah, like I said, like take the financial part out of it. Like with their mindset, with their expertise, do y'all think they went to the right spots? Like obviously, like you just said, Chicago for Ben Johnson with the young quarterback, you're able to kind of like help him build and become a better, because he's already considered a generational talent. So let's help him build and become a better quarterback. Same thing with Aaron Glenn. We got these defensive pieces in Chicago, in New York. We know what the problem is. And that what kind of bothers me. Like, we know the problem with them was offense, quarterback. Like, why wouldn't you go and chase after like an offensive minded head coach?
I don't think it's an offense.
No, I think it was a quarterback issue.
Yeah, it's
not an offense issue. Schematically, they got the talent and the schematics to put points up, but a lot of them stuff, Aaron Rodgers couldn't make a throw anymore. They have an O-line issue as well. So they fix those two things, they'll be all right. Because they got the talent on the outside. They got Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall, Devontae Adams. I mean, that's what you need right there. Just need to put a confident quarterback and get the offensive line back healthy and draft a little bit. They'll be all right.
Okay. Lamar Jackson and the future of the Ravens. Let's discuss that. I don't know if y'all seen it. Marlon Humphrey came out and said, "Man, this team is done. Get me out of here," basically. So, what's y'all thought on the Ravens and how they look going forward? Is their Super Bowl window closed? They got the pieces, but let's see what y'all think about that.
I think Marlon Humphreys is kind of crazy for saying that because Lamar Jackson was statistically the best quarterback in the NFL this season. And with a good quarterback, a good team will follow. They're just one Mark Andrews drop from tying the game and, going into overtime and possibly going to the AFC Championship. So I think the Ravens still have the pieces. I think they are one X factor wide receiver away from being a true contender. Because, Lamar does need help. He does have Derrick Henry, but a running game can only get you so far, especially within the AFC and that playoff schedule that usually is within the AFC. But I think Ravens have a chance. But as biased as this response is, I think a healthy Joe Burrow and a good Bengals team will stop that whole Ravens. We'll stop that whole Ravens run in the playoffs. And I see y'all shaking your head. But a lot of teams are lucky, especially Patrick Mahomes lucky Joe Burrow's not in the playoffs this year. But as far as the Ravens go, I just think they do have the pieces. They just don't know how to put it together.
Yeah, with that being said, Blanc, you're right. As long as they got Lamar Jackson, they do have a fighting chance. Regardless, if you have an elite quarterback on your team, you have a fighting chance. Now, granted, you got Patrick Mahomes. The AFC runs through him, and he ain't going nowhere no time soon. But I think the Ravens need to stick to who they are and stick to true to who they are, and that's running the ball. In games where Derrick Henry totes the rock over 20 times, they are undefeated. But when he totes the rock less than 20 times, they have only won one game. So no, they have to stick to what they know. Lamar has to be better. Lamar has to be better. The whole team has to be better. He does take some of the blame. 2 turnovers in the postseason, a big game like that, you can't do that. And those turnovers led to points. 10
Bad
points.
turnovers.
10 points. Bad turnovers. Yeah, Mark Andrews fumbled. Yeah, he didn't catch the ball at the end of the game. But still, you take away those turnovers, they have a lead. And they stick to what they know, and they're running the ball. Do I think they need another piece at wide receiver? Yeah, true. But like I said, their problem is they got to stick to being the Ravens. They basically, their whole offensive line, the whole offense is all pros. Lamar Jackson possibly could be a 3-time MVP by the end of this weekend or very soon. So like I said, their problem is they gotta keep on sticking to the game plan no matter how it goes. Lamar, but tip of it though, Lamar has to be better in the playoffs. When you almost have more turnovers than you have touchdowns, that's a crazy stat. He has to be better. In every single playoff game he has played, he has had 2 turnovers. It's not good. He has to limit those, and that can also help the Ravens' success more in the playoffs.
I don't know, man. Like no Zay Flowers, so the game plan changes. But like you said, yeah, you got to run the ball, man. And I think by consistently running the ball and doing what you do as the Ravens team, I mean, yeah, they open up opportunities for play action, open up opportunities down the field. Now, we can't say for sure that they do need another X factor receiver, especially with Zay Flowers being down and those tight ends showing up and Rashad Bateman actually looking like he's coming into his own.
Yeah.
Like he was supposed to be that X factor receiver coming out of the draft, and he's had a couple seasons where he's had some bad drops and stuff like that. But if he's going to consistently start playing like how he's played in the postseason, then we can stick with that, especially if we're going to continue to be ourselves and run the ball. Now, Lamar, on the other hand, yes, costly turnovers can't happen, but you're playing the a position where those turnovers are going to come. You know what I'm saying? They're going to happen. And as long as you bounce back from the turnovers, you got a defense that's obviously, those turnovers turn into points, but you consistently stay in the game. Like turnovers, but that drop is horrific. That drop is horrific. That can't happen as a professional athlete in a time like that, for a team like that who represents a city like that. You cannot have that. So, do I think that their Super Bowl window is closed? No. But do I think that they have to get over this hurdle of consistently being there, consistently failing? Then, I mean, yes, because you consistently get there and consistently fail, then pieces are going to start leaving. Pieces are either going to start getting traded or asking for trades or contracts are going to be up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to keep these pieces together in order to consistently make this Super Bowl run.
Right. And to Palmer's point, every playoff game Lamar has had, he has been historically bad. So in my head, I'm like, when do we start looking at Lamar? Like I said, he's been statistically the best quarterback this season. And he's always been since, his first or second season starting. But when do we start holding him accountable in these playoffs? Because you can win all the MVPs you want, but if you're not performing in the playoffs whenever you're healthy, when do we start looking at you to blame and making?
Go ahead, finish.
Yo, you go ahead.
You got to start holding him accountable now. Like this right here, this L right here, you got to start holding him accountable now. Last year, he went to the AFC Championship for the first time and ran into Patty. Hey, everybody can't beat Patty. But now we see what it takes to get there and to possibly beat him. Let's run it back again this season. They brought in Derrick Henry, a game changer, X factor. And then you fall short again to a less talented team. The Ravens were far more talented than the Buffalo Bills this year. Way more talented. They saw each other in the regular season and cut them. But that goes to show you that playoff start, it's a higher intensity, a higher level. Records go out the window. You got to be able to play. Like I said, he's a great quarterback. We all love Lamar. We all want to see him do good, but you got to hold him accountable because we did the same thing for Peyton Manning. Look at his career. He could not get over the hump. He was not good in the playoffs. Tom is just going to have to be a thing with them. Lamar's going to mature. He's going to get better every year. So like I said, the turnovers, they'll cut down and they'll be better. But like you said, D, year after year, pieces move around. Oh, I want to get paid this. I want to get paid that. I don't believe in this team anymore. What then?
I'm gonna say this.
Right.
Yeah, we could start trying to hold him more accountable, but the thing about it is he's gotten better every year. He's gotten much better every year. So what I'm seeing is they're going to continue to give him grace because he's getting better every year. And because without him, who are they?
But that's what a lot of players, but holding somebody accountable, like we done said, we don't care about we done seen him, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen. We don't care about regular season no more. We know what you can do as an athlete. We know what you could do with your team. But
that's us from the fan perspective, from the coaching perspective. But they're going to consistently give him grace because we wouldn't be here without you.
Yeah. You're gonna give him. You're not gonna doubt. I mean, yeah, you're our franchise quarterback. We're not gonna give up on you. You're our franchise. Like we're not gonna do that. But I'm saying, like, as a fan perspective, like we're gonna always have something to say because it's like, okay, we know what you could do in the regular season. You could put up all these stats and crazy stats, but every time it comes to the playoffs, it's the same thing. You get laid down. You got these dumb turnovers that you make. Like, I mean, he's gonna always have something to say about him. I mean, but that's how I feel about him. I mean, it gets old. It gets old because I say it for a fan, everybody in the world, we want consistency. We want to see which one of these three quarterbacks could stand up to Patrick Mahomes at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because in that AFC is Josh Allen, Lamar, and you got Joe Burrows.
Yeah.
And we want to see who can stand up to him. You making it to the playoffs, but you're not even getting to the top balls.
Yeah, but we're talking about, okay, I get it. We talk about quarterback play, but we gotta hold these coordinators accountable too. We gotta hold these play calling. We gotta hold that to an account too, because we all know what's going on. If Derrick Henry coming off the field, it's a pass. If Derrick Henry on the field, you
gotta hold them accountable. But like they said, like Alex Smith, them boy be saying on them, former quarterbacks. It don't matter what you do. You the leader of this team. Everything is gonna always fall on the quarterback. That's just how it is. It doesn't matter. Everything's gonna fall on the quarterback. So when we talk about Lamar, yeah, we're gonna be talking about that dumb. He should have just went down and took that sack instead of holding that ball loose and it's a fumble. We're gonna talk about that because at the end of the day, you're the leader. They follow you. You don't know what could happen if you didn't fumble that ball and Von Miller going running all the way down there. That's just a job that you take as the quarterback. That's just how it is. So I mean, I'm not gonna. Yeah, the OC they do stupid stuff, but I mean, you gotta play like last year. You gotta play where niggas can't say nothing about you. Like you can't say nothing. Like last year he did that. You couldn't say nothing about him. I mean, you could say he should have ran some of them times. Yeah, that was a big thing. But I mean, outside of that and mistakes wise, he didn't make none. He did everything he could do. I mean, so that is how I feel about that, though.
Okay, all right. We got a clear understanding on that. Okay, man. Hey, we're gonna continue with our sports section, man. We got 2-minute drill with CP.
2-minute drill, fellas. Recap of the divisional round. I'm gonna go over these games, and we're gonna say a few quick takes on them. You know, nothing long, nothing lengthy. Pause. Yeah, pause on that. All right, Chiefs Texans. We're gonna start off with Blanc.
CJ Stroud's not what I thought he would be. He's not living up to that expectation that I saw his rookie year. So yeah, just hopefully Patty and them lose next round. I'm a official Patty hater. So yeah.
Okay, D.
Chiefs Texans. The Chiefs D line look suspect in the run game. So I mean, the Bills come out and turn around and hand that ball off to James Cook or go in the back of Josh Allen, they might have a chance at getting an upset.
Okay.
Chiefs Texans. I mean, you could say the Texans, they were, down, but it was a lot of calls, roughing the passers, the hits. They was calling bullshit for Patty. That kept them in the game, kept them on drives. So, yeah. But I don't know. The Texans should have won that game. I think they had enough to do it. I don't blame CJ Stroud. They was just sending blitzes. The O-line, he just wasn't blocking. So
yeah. My biggest thing is Patty. Simple. Moving on, going to the Commanders and the Lions.
CJ Stroud is I'm sorry, not Streeter. Jaden Daniels is elite. He's I think with this playoff run, this rookie season, he's already propelled himself to that elite status, top 5 quarterback in the league that I would choose to have on my team. Just the way he play, just how based off of how he plays with only having Terry McLaurin, I think Jamie Daniels definitely elite. And yeah, I got them winning the NFC Championship, but that's all I got to say about that.
Look at him.
Yeah, another tidbit to say about Jada Daniels, man. I'm very surprised, like, and very flattered about his calmness, like being a rookie quarterback, playing at this elite level. I won't say that he's a top 5 quarterback because, like I said, we said the same thing about CJ Stroud last year after his first year. So let's see how Jaden plays next year. But right now, man, he's looking really good. That he got that team rallied and they're playing some good ball right now.
Just for the record, I never said CJ Stroud was top 5 quarterback at the end of last season. I just said he was top 10 maybe, but just for myself.
I don't remember that.
That's just for myself.
You were saying some crazy stuff with him.
I thought he was good, not top 5 though.
But nah, yeah. I got Jaden Daniels. I mean, he plays good for a rookie quarterback or whatever. But all that's about to come to an end though.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Jay and Daniels and the crew. Them boy did good. Shout out to Dan Quinn. The boy played a good game. Moving on to Philly and the Rams.
Philly barely got by the skin of their teeth. I don't know if they necessarily deserve that. If Saquon doesn't run for 200 yards, we talking a whole different story right now. So, but Philly's riding the back of Saquon. The Phillies riding the back of Saquon right now. If Jalen Hurts got to use that arm, Washington's gonna bounce them out next round.
Yeah, same thing here. Saquon's the X factor. But hopefully, they make some changes and able to get that passing game going.
What do you mean by if Jalen Hurts got to use his arms?
If Jalen Hurts got to use his arm,
Philadelphia
is not beating Washington.
No. So it would have been okay if he would have thrown for 230 in a touchdown. You would have been happy, right?
If Saquon Barkley rushed for less than 120 yards, we would be having a totally different conversation right now.
No, we would not.
Y'all barely beat the Rams.
No, we would not.
Beat the Rams. Y'all beat the Rams by 6. Y'all beat the Rams.
It started snowing.
That's what it is.
What do you mean?
I'm saying
that sorry, Palmer. That doesn't help. That doesn't help your argument that it started snowing.
What do you mean?
The Rams are not prepared to play in that.
But look how they're
prepared to play.
But look how the game went. You saying all this and all these point swings? We got an AJ Brown drop touchdown. We was going to score. Mekhi Becton going down the field threw a screen. Dallas Goedert went all the way to the 1 yard line. That would have been a touchdown. Knocked us out of field goal range. We can't get points because it's going crazy outside, snowing.
Sound like a lot of excuses.
That's 9 points. That's 9 points off field goals alone right there. Before they even started scoring. So that game should, like the first game, that game should have been done over. But I mean, you can't control stuff. And for all the Jalen Hurts saying he can't do this, he need to rely on his arm and stuff. Smitty don't get hit in his head. I mean, we got the flag on that, so we cool. I mean, that's more y'all because I know y'all like the stats. That's what y'all really want to see. Y'all wanted him to go 17 for 20, throwing for 230 something yards and 1 touchdown. That's what y'all wanted. But hey, to each his own though. Y'all gonna see.
Listen, all Washington got to do is hold Saquon to under 120 yards. Y'all not touching that Super Bowl field.
Okay. Did they do that? Do they do that in the game? Did they do that in the game? Oh.
Hey, playoffs a whole different beast. It just matters about the playoffs now. Hey, records don't matter no more. Records don't matter no more. If y'all put up 45 with the Commanders, y'all are not winning because Saquon not about to have no 6 touchdowns. Saquon is not. Jalen Hurts gonna have to throw, and when Jalen Hurts gonna have to use that arm, the Eagles gonna get exposed. Eagles are gonna get exposed.
Oh, okay.
One word, 2 words, Saquon Barkley. That's it.
X factor.
And then moving on to the last one, the Bills and the Ravens.
Turnovers, turnovers and bad drops. That's all I got to say. Turnovers, bad drops, play calling.
Yeah, I agree with D. Just those turnovers are very costly. I think Lamar, especially that pick, the one fumble I could understand because he tried to get the ball, slippery, but that one pick, that was unacceptable.
No.
What happened?
No. It's definitely the fumble. The pick, they showed a pick. Rashad Bateman was open.
But Lamar just overthrew him.
No, he stopped. He went to the outside instead of kept running. They already showed that. But that fumble, that's 100% Lamar, because why you got the ball out? What you trying to do?
Right. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe next year for Ravens, but probably not.
Yeah. Lamar Jackson and Mark Andrews. That's all you gotta get from that.
All right, y'all. We're back. We're back. Still with our sports segment, man. We got a conference championship matchups, man. We got the Bills traveling to go and meet up with the Kansas City Chiefs for the AFC Championship, man. And yeah, man, I'm going with the Chiefs, man. I'm going Patty, man. You gotta dethrone him for me to believe that you're gonna beat him. Dethrone him first and then come talk to me.
Yeah, I agree with D. Patty got it. Like y'all know how I feel. Only one man can really beat Patrick Mahomes, and he's not in the playoffs this year. So, I got fake elite on the other side. I still think he's fake elite. So, I got Chiefs by 14.
You want to be the king, you got to take the king down. It's Patty and the Chiefs, baby. Chiefs Kingdom. I'm going to start calling Patty the High Chief.
Give him the Ula Fala.
Give that man the Ula Fala. The tribal chief.
I got the Chiefs. Yeah, I think this will be the game where people start complaining with Josh Allen. He doesn't have enough weapons.
Oh yeah, waiting on that.
Yeah.
I think this will be the game.
Waiting on that.
No, I hope the Bills win, but I think the Chiefs gonna win though. I'm going for the Bills.
That's the first thing they're gonna say that Monday morning. He did so much with less, yada yada yada. He didn't have 1,000-yard receiver, 1,000-yard back. Boo hoo! I don't have that. You can
only play what you got. Stop complaining.
Word.
All right. NFC Championship game, man. We got the youngin, the rookie, the phenom, Jaden Daniels, and the Commanders going to the link to take on the Philadelphia Eagles, man.
Like doing that shit. I got Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders, man. I think they pull it out. I think they just got a better team. Maybe not a better running back, but cohesively a better team altogether. They don't rely on 200 yards a game. They don't rely on 200 yards a game from one man in order to win, which he has done 3 of the last 4 games. So I got Jaden Daniels taking this one from Philadelphia and getting to the Super Bowl.
Something in my gut is telling me for the sake of football, I would like to see the Commanders and the Chiefs, the rookie versus the vet, but I'm gonna go with the Eagles, and I'm saying that because the way that defensive line from the Eagles is playing, I really feel like Jaden Daniels is going to get touched. No diddy. And with him being so small, like he's going to be taking hits that he really should not be taking. So I really think it's only going to take one hit, and then we'll be playing. Y'all be playing against Mariota. So I mean, if he can protect the ball, I mean, he has a shot. Dan Quinn from a defensive coordinator mindset, not from a head coach, but with a defensive mindset. And from playing y'all 2 times in the regular season, I think he'll come up with some stuff. But all in all, I do think the Eagles going to win. Great season for Jaden Daniels, though.
Yeah, man. I think I'm gonna ride with Philly on this one, man. I think they have been running the ball at elite level all year long, and the Commanders are gonna have to prove it to me. They proved it to me last week again, but still, the Lions had a great game on the ground. So, I think Philly continues the trend of just run the ball at an elite level, and go into and make it to the Super Bowl. But I will say, somehow, some way he does it. Kudos to them. It wouldn't be a surprise to me. And somehow, some way, Jane Daniels does pull this thing out, but I don't think they will, man. I'm riding with Saquon and the crew, man.
What was the season series?
1-1.
1-1. Okay.
For all the marbles.
What you saying?
Mm.
Yeah. No Jalen
What
Hurts.
happened?
No Jalen Hurts. That's what happened.
He's still there. That shit don't matter.
What?
That shit don't, how you been playing these playoffs?
How he's played a good play. We're gonna get all this out the way. First of all, we're gonna win. And all the Jalen Hurts, everybody wanna see this. Why the hell we gonna force a pass when you got 9 in the box and we still getting 200 yards on you? What you want us to do?
Right, he ain't doing nothing. He ran the
But
coattails of Saquon.
but this is what I'm saying. We know Jalen Hurts. You show us a passing. You show us some passing looks that we could pass the ball on. I done seen him win games with his arm. I'm not worried about that.
This year?
I was never worried. I'm never worried about that. Oh, can he make plays passing the ball? I done got past that since his first year starting. Okay, we done got past that. But when you stacking 9 in the box and we could still run the ball on you,
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
You think I'm gonna stop doing that just to please you outsiders?
Hey,
People who just watching from the outside, who team not even in the playoffs.
You don't gotta
think they gonna
please
listen to
me.
people like y'all?
I just need you to not call him elite. Just because
Well,
this team winning don't mean he elite.
Hold on. I never said Jalen was elite, but I said he's top 5.
You never said.
I said he's top 5.
So what does that mean? That's
That
elite status.
That don't mean you're elite.
That's elite status. What do you mean not top 5? Top 5 wide receiver not elite? Top 5 running back not elite?
No.
What's your stipulation?
Just because you top 5 running back don't mean
not call. How's Jalen Hurts top 5 quarterback? Wait. How's Jalen Hurts top 5 quarterback right now?
He wins. He wins and he doesn't.
Tail of 200 yards.
He
rushing by Saquon Barkley.
He wins and he doesn't play bad. You keep saying that, but you don't see Jalen Hurts. He could easily throw for 200 if that's what's needed out of him. He can do that. So what?
Who else wins and doesn't play bad? Sam Darnold. So are we calling Sam Darnold?
So what are we saying? He's not a winner.
They had what?
He's not a winner.
Wins?
What has he done? You talking about some regular? You talking about some regular season? You talking about some regular season shit?
Yeah. What about playoffs? What about playoffs? Saquon dropped 200 yards in the playoffs.
You talking about
200 yards in the playoffs?
You talking about some regular season
playoffs? What did Jalen Hurts do?
What?
Jalen not even top 5 in the playoffs.
This is my thing.
Jalen's not even top 5 in the playoffs.
But we seen Jalen Hurts be able to play his team on his back with his arms in the playoffs. We already see
when.
Ain't no need to talk to you. The second greatest playoff performance by a quarterback. Ain't no need to talk to you about it. If you saying when, if you saying, huh?
Against who?
Against who? Against Patrick Mahomes.
Against who? Patrick Mahomes not on defense, right? We acting like defense is a strong suit of the Chiefs. We acting like they don't have the top 3 greatest quarterback of all time on their team right now.
Hold on.
So don't say against no Patrick Mahomes.
Defense not a strong suit for the Chiefs?
No, not that year y'all played them.
Okay. Whatever you say, Blanc.
When you say defense, do you mean secondary? Because we can't say defensive line. So what you mean secondary?
Who?
No, I'm asking.
Duffy.
Was Duff there then?
Yeah.
I don't even.
Was he all pro?
Trick McDuffie. Fucking
Snead was the guy.
All pro.
and Chris Jones been going full.
All pro.
Yeah, it seemed like they just hand out them all pros just because y'all winning.
No, I mean,
regardless.
James, though, I get it. But you said winning in the playoffs. So what? You're winning 2 games. You're winning. You possibly winning the wild card, possibly winning the divisional round.
This is what I'm saying. I seen him win games with his arms in the regular season, and for people to act like he can't do it in the playoffs, yes, you get fewer games in the playoffs, but we seen he could win games with his arms in the playoffs. So my whole thing of people mad that he's not getting the stats because they're running the ball, because you got 9 in the box and you can't stop it. And you mad at him because he don't got to throw the ball.
Nobody has an issue with that. Just don't call him elite.
What we're saying is like,
I never called him elite. I just said he's top 5.
Team wins doesn't make you top 5. Like, I get what you're saying. Like,
you're right, but I'm saying you put me in the same position as him. If I could throw the ball, I'm gonna take Jalen Hurts because I don't see him do the same thing as you. That's my thing.
But you're saying that the aspect of being also able to run the ball makes him more of a
I'm putting all that. Yes, I done seen him. Yes, he's not going to show it. He hasn't shown it this year. I mean, how many nigga got a top 2 back in the league, elite level back that could run with any scheme, and you want him to throw for 200 every game or something, over 200? Why? You're literally putting 9 in the box and you can't stop him. So what you want?
Y'all in this position without Saquon?
I think we could get to the same spot. I mean, he makes our offense better. But for you to ask if we're in this position without him, and we done been to the NFC Championship 2 times in 3 years, it's kind of crazy to me to be asking me that if we could do that without Saquon.
No, this season y'all not there without Saquon.
Why?
Jalen Hurts is not elite.
Why wouldn't we be? I mean, why wouldn't we be to the same position with less competition than last year?
Jalen Hurts is not elite. Like I say, y'all are not getting there just off the arm of Jalen Hurts. Respectfully.
I mean, it don't matter who's in that backfield. You give us a quality back, he's gonna have 1,000 yards. It doesn't matter who's back there. The Eagles have always run the ball. It doesn't matter who's back there.
To chime in on the Jalen Hurts thing, I'm gonna have to defend that and just say that he has not been required to do that in the playoffs because they have been running the ball at an elite level for the past 4 years due to having a dominant offensive line. But on top of that, the games that he did have to do that, he hasn't won any of them. And he only put over 200 something yards twice. In both of the games, he lost twice.
That's not on him.
But he's capable of doing it.
I think a lot of the issue is like we know what he's capable of, and that's what we want to see from a fan's perspective. But that's not what's being asked of him from his team, from his coaches. So. You're stacking 9 in the box, and we know that you're running, and we know that you can throw the ball, and we know you got a top 2 back, but the Ravens also have a top 2 back, and we know that you can throw the ball. We know that Lamar can throw the ball, but what we're seeing from Lamar is more running than we are from Jalen Hurts. So by you saying that he also has that aspect of the game, we're saying that we haven't seen it. But that's not what's required of him because he has Saquon. And unlike the Ravens, I'm not going to say unlike, but a little more better than the Ravens.
No.
Those runs have popped more for the Eagles.
You can see it. Unlike the Ravens.
Derrick Henry's not like he can't run the ball like Saquon. You put Derrick Henry in shotgun. That's not about to do a lot with that.
Yeah.
I will say though, unlike the Ravens, they have stuck to their bread and butter and what works, and that's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
football.
And even if you stack 9 in the
Yeah,
box, you know what I'm saying?
even if you stack
Yeah.
it, you gonna have to stop it. That's what I do
To-
respect that with him, so, but
So that's
To-
the only issue that's the only issue I got. From a fan's perspective, I want to see more from Jalen Hurts, but from a football's perspective and from a team perspective, he's not being asked to do that. You know what I'm saying?
To-
So
To sum it up, Jalen Hurts is the Black Brock Purdy. That's all he is. Jalen Hurts is the Black Brock Purdy. He throws it when he needs to, but in other times he doing little dump off screens. I hand it off to the back and letting them go crazy.
the boy called Jalen Hurts Trent Dilfer. That joke was funny.
I mean, James, from this conversation we had like some months ago, would you consider Jalen Hurts to be a game manager? I mean, I think we know who your game changer is already, but would you consider him being a game manager?
It all depends what kind of system we got. In this system, yeah, game manager for sure.
And one thing I do applaud Jalen Hurts on as well, he does not turn the ball over. I do like that.
Yeah.
Hardly ever turns the ball over. He might hold that ball too long and take unnecessary sacks, but he doesn't turn the ball over. I do like that.
Okay, so we all basically had the same picks when it came to the conference championships. Well, we all chose the Chiefs. Did we all choose the Eagles? Okay, you got
No.
you got Washington. Okay, the three Eagles and 1 Washington. Okay, so we'll just watch to see how those play
The
out.
Cincinnati fan.
Yeah. But all right, fellas, y'all go ahead and get your phones out, man. We gonna tap in with this with these prize picks. Get us a lineup, get us a couple lineups for the AFC and NFC championship games, man. And see if we can cash out on some bread. Well, I guess we all can put in that Jaden Daniels, that free one.
My over, I'm taking AJ Brown's receiving yards.
With mine, I'm gonna take Brian Robinson for rushing attempts. His line has only got 9.5. I think he can get 10 carries.
For mine, I'm gonna go Patrick Mahomes, less than 1 interception. I don't think he's gonna throw any INTs this week.
With mine, I'm gonna go Saquon Barkley more than 21 fantasy score. We made it to the end of the show, man. Roundtable talk. I want to kind of implement a segment here, and I want to call it "Get It Off Your Chest" as we in this roundtable. We at the roundtable. Let's get it off your chest before we call it a night. All of us, we got something we need to get off our chest, man. Go ahead and spill it. I got a good one. This some weird shit that happened to me.
All right, you go ahead and start it then.
We first of all, we gonna say this: we listen and we don't judge. All right, so bro, I've been at the gym, right? And I'm going to re-rack some weights, and I passed by this machine, and I'm like, damn, her perfume smelled good. And I turn around, and it was a dude. Like, in that community, it was a dude. So I'm like, in my head, bro, I was mad at myself for the rest of the gym workout, because I'm like, bro, am I gay? Like,
You said a dude in that community.
yeah, bro. Bro, if you like, yeah, you know what I mean. If you like part of that, like, and you like wearing perfume as a man is crazy.
But you just mad that you liked it. You smelled it and you liked it.
I'm mad at the fact that, like, bro, I didn't know. I just walked by, minding my business. I'm like, damn, that perfume smelled good. And I turn around, it was a. So I'm like, bro. I'm like,
Did that make you angry?
it ain't made me angry. I'm like, I just wish my senses had been doing a little bit more sensing. Shit was just shit that just caught me off guard, and I come back, walk by the same machine, and it wasn't a female, and I'm like, I was upset. I wasn't saying I was mad. I was upset. I was a little disappointed in my senses, but
If he hit on you, you would try to fight him.
what?
The gay dude hit on you, grab your arm, talk to you all kind of crazy. You would try to fight him.
I'm like, the fuck is you doing, nigga? If you try to grab me, fuck is you,
Yeah,
nigga? Fuck is you doing?
and then all you gonna do is sit,
Hey, now, what are you doing?
he done son you. He done son you. Try to hit on you, make you
Bruh,
real
like-
feminine.
Get the hell out of me, boy. What's wrong with you? Girl. But I'm like, damn. I need to see what niggas like. I ain't suspect. I just had to make
Sound like you
niggas
trying to convince yourself.
like. Bro, I was looking. Bro, I was upset, bro. Like, what the fuck, man. I just hope I just glad I ain't said that shit out loud.
All right, so we listen and we don't judge. Then, all right, I got one. Sometimes whenever I'm in the shower and all the washcloths dirty, I just don't use a washcloth. I just use the soap.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I ain't about to go through all the trouble of trying to wash the washcloth. I gotta wash up.
Oh,
Gotta wash up best I can.
Oh yeah.
You gotta wash up best I can, and just
Call it a
make sure it's ready for the next day.
Yeah. Got a little makeup to do. Making up to do.
Right.
Oh man.
All right, Palmer, you got one.
Niggas trying to be conservative, Blanc. They try to make sure niggas trying to make sure they don't say nothing crazy.
I know everybody got something to say.
They're not being open.
Everybody got something today.
They gonna say some surface type shit. Some
Go ahead,
surface
James.
level.
What? I ain't got nothing.
I don't got nothing.
I don't know where.
Don't
I don't know what y'all want me to say.
Bro, get it off your chest.
But
bro.
I do got something to get on my chest. Why do? All right, so yeah, I had a dentist appointment last week, dude. And when I was getting ready, I was just like thinking to myself, like, why do we brush our teeth before we go to the dentist appointment?
So they don't judge you when you get in there. They don't think you.
But why I'm brushing my teeth? If you about to,
If they about to brush your teeth.
if you about to brush my teeth,
Because
and
if
you about to
go in there-
floss my teeth,
Because if
Like
you
for
go
a
in there
cleaning.
with your teeth looking
that's
like
what I was really in the, they brushing my teeth. I was really thinking, I'm like, why the hell do you brush your, like, what's the point of brushing your teeth just for you to come back and brush it?
Because they don't brush your tongue though.
And that's even so is that like
that's a good question. Why don't they clean your tongue when you
yeah, so
That's
is that
crazy.
like a myth where niggas be like, you gotta clean your tongue? Nigga, they don't even clean our tongues.
Yeah,
Like,
why don't they do that?
That is crazy. I don't know why they don't clean your tongue.
But it's
This
like
was-
it's like the impression, like if you come in there with the impression that you don't brush your teeth,
Coming in with that yuck mouth.
yeah, they're gonna be like,
they
damn.
gonna judge you.
They gonna judge you. They gonna be like, damn.
What you got going on?
This nigga don't brush his teeth.
I mean, I brush it, yeah, so I won't get judged, but
Yeah.
I was just thinking, what's the point of doing that if you about to be all up in my mouth?
Cleaning it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got me gargling mouthwash and all. Like, I'm brushing my teeth again. Like, I was just thinking that, like, what's the point
Yeah,
of doing
but they taking care of your teeth. They're not taking care of your breath. So I mean, if you had just like gargle mouthwash and then went instead of brush your teeth, then I could understand that. But I mean, it's for the impression. Like, niggas, I don't want to be judged by the dentist. Then they talk about me when I leave.
They gonna talk about you anyway. There's something wrong with you.
We ain't cleaning his teeth again.
They gonna talk about you anyway.
Bro, I swear I don't got nothing. I'm good. No, wait. I've been fighting this all week with niggas and whoever. let's go ahead and accept the fact that Lamar Jackson is not as good as we think he is in the postseason.
But think about it overall.
Hold him accountable. I hate when people, we always gotta root for somebody black and always root for them. They can't do no wrong. Nah, he was whacking the playoffs. Hold him accountable.
So let me ask you this.
Palmer,
let me ask you this. You a GM, you let him go based off the fact that he can't perform in the playoffs?
Oh, he ain't going nowhere.
Coonery.
Oh, you're a keeper.
Coonery.
I mean, that's his business. But I tell you what, two more seasons after him, oh, we looking for something else better.
Damn.
We looking to move on. We got time for that.
Damn. So you're not a Lamar Jackson fan then?
No, I'm a fan. I'm not a fan of coonery.
Coonery is a strong word though. That's a strong label to put on it.
Oh, I mean,
it is what it is. But I don't agree with it. But I mean,
he being whack, call it what it is, whack.
Damn.
Oh, just because he black, oh, it's not his fault. They gotta do more for him. No, stop that. Hold him accountable like a regular quarterback, like every other quarterback. Hold him accountable.
But see, when you saying that, like you saying that from the fans' perspective, so like you like he hold himself accountable.
Man,
the black people don't blame him for them interceptions, but black people are not gonna say, "Oh, it's the turnovers." Oh, Mark Andrews got to catch that pass. That's the first thing they gonna say. Lamar hold himself accountable every time.
Is that not coonery? I'm blaming somebody else other than Lamar.
Oh, you mean like from the fans' perspective?
Yeah.
But I mean,
you have homeboys right now be like, that wasn't his fault.
But when the subject himself is taking accountability for his play and saying that these turnovers are absolutely unacceptable, then I mean, forget what the fans say. I mean, they're not gonna ever play the game. But if the man himself takes responsibility, you as a GM can't get rid of him, man.
Right.
I never will.
Yeah. Well, hey, fellas, man, this has been another great episode of the For the Win podcast, man. And as we come to a close, we want to remind y'all to make sure y'all subscribe and follow us, like, share, and comment on all the content that we have up on the social media platforms, man. And any last comments before we call it?
No, sir.
Going once, going twice. All right, y'all, man. Another great episode, man. We'll holler at y'all and we'll see y'all on the next one, man. Y'all have a good one.
Feed you something, cause you never know when you gon' need some. Pressure get applied on them, that heat coming. Pressure bust pipes, you will slowly come.